Back at the arena, home of the Charlotte Bobcats in the NBA, but tonight the athletes, the stars, are the usual unsung heroes, the pit crew members, the 7 men that go over the wall.
You know, every pit stop of every race, these guys are under a microscope, mainly if they do something bad. But tonight, they're going to be on a microscope, especially if they do something good.
Let's take a look at the lineups for our first matchup. The number 1 team, Mark Truex Jr., drives that car, but Jeff Carr, the Jackman, Coleman, Dollarhide, Mark Kennerly, Dave Collins, Ryan Viscaglio, Preston Cordell. Catch Can Man is Mark Purvis, and you see they were the champions of this event back in 2006.
And I can promise you this right now, once you ever win one of these competitions, you come back in with the idea that we can do it one more time, and they'll be giving all they can do right now this first round to make sure they get an opportunity to be a 2-time champion.
Mark Jacobs, the Jackman, is hurt. He's replaced by Tony Cardamone, Rich Macco, Chip Good, Trevor Lisney, Eric Bildew, Mike Boddick, and Heath Silver.
Yeah, Mark Jacobs, the Jackman, was injured, tore a bicep in his left arm as they were practicing for this competition about a week and a half ago, but he went ahead and jacked the car at Darlington with a brace on, had surgery on Tuesday.
Sure did, and was hoping to be here tonight.
Front tire changer, Trevor Leeson. The front tire carrier is Eric.
About 15 seconds away from the start of this first matchup.
And Steve, you can feel it right now, the energy and electricity. You talked about it earlier. By the time this thing's all said and done, there'll be enough electricity inside this arena to power most of downtown Charlotte.
There's the warning buzzer.
Ready, set.
And now it's controlled chaos.
Pretty much so. They come off the right rear with the 42 team pretty quick. Now the Jackmen, they will always be the first one to start pushing the car, and then normally the gas man and the catch man will get there as quick. But the key thing right there was that one car got 3 guys to their car first, and you can see clearly they're taking the lead. I mean, look at the difference. That's a good time, 23:07. That's a great time. In fact,
that is the fastest.
That is the fastest time that we've had. Even when you look at the first round of seeding of the top 8 teams, the fastest in that round was the 48 at a 23.26. So they beat it by almost 0.2 of a second.
But the problem you got to watch for are penalties. And right now we talk about penalties and opening this show. We've already got one on the gas man. As far as the 42 car was concerned, they got a 5-second penalty. They added to their time, pretty much knocking them out of this first round.
Jeff, that was a big problem we saw in this event a year ago. That is a penalty. We're not using fuel here. We're using a non-flammable liquid. But, again, that was a big problem last year.
Big problem last year. You see the Jackman right there coming around. You got to clear both sides tires. You hit your timer. Then it's basically a foot race between you and your competitor. And, again, that's what makes the difference right now. But look how quickly the one car got moving along here.
Now this is Jeff Carr here. Now he won the individual championship for the Jackman back in 2006. He got that car up in a hurry, and he by far was to that one car to start pushing. You can see he pushed his button. He wanted to make sure that he let the car back down. He turned around and looked just for a split second.
Former football player at East Carolina University. Let's go to Bob Dillner.